All
What
right.
is up, brother?
What is up, everybody? We got episode one of Free Flow Podcast. We're
We back.
back. We're back. We have similar setup. We're still far away, but this time we're way further away than before.
We were like right here, like I don't even remember. You were in California and I was in
Idaho.
I think I was still in Idaho. Like I don't think I was in Texas at the time. And now we're out here.
Now we're an
We're
international podcast.
dude, we're trying to expand our audience
Yeah.
by expanding our locations.
So we're in completely different continents now. Mitchell, how are you doing, man? How have you been? Catch the people up.
Bro, I'm chilling, living my best life in Korea, teaching English. Who would have thought? Just trying to spread that imperialism and that
Mhm.
American propaganda. I need the world to know English so that it makes my life easier. But just out here living life. I mean, like, this is the first time you've even seen my face since being here. It's like
Yep.
since anybody. Like I've had pictures on my Snap story, but bro, I have dead ass lost like 70 pounds in 4 months, 4.5
Let's
months.
go. What a beast.
Fucking big on the grind, still going. But I mean, we are out here. I'm happy and okay with seeing myself on the camera now.
Let's go. Yeah, Mitchell's looking handsome. He's looking slim. He's got an 8-pack now. We'll do a shirtless episode soon here so you guys can see his body. Um yeah, man, we've been we finally decided to bring the pods back. We missed them. I've been doing a few different pods now, so I'm a professional. We have this professional setup created by a beautiful custom artist. Um name's Chat and then GPT, so it looks great.
First name chat, last name
Yeah.
GPT, dude.
So a lot of people are going to be happy that we're utilizing hand-drawn art, so,
I think so. Like it's really in right now that
Mhm.
we need to pay our artists. And like here's the thing, if I want to support local art
Mhm.
and we're across the world. Like we're a global brand now.
Yep.
And like I don't know about you, but I kind of assume you do. But I pay for my ChatGPT.
Me
I
too.
want
Yep.
so we have to pay our artists.
Yep.
Without them, none of this is possible.
Yep. I completely agree. I think paying your artist is the most important thing you can do, and that's why I pay mine monthly so that it can continue creating amazing art.
How different is it than like a lawyer on retainer?
That's what I'm
We have an
saying.
artist on retainer. Who
I
can complain about that?
exactly. So you apparently had a pretty cool Korea story from us. He sent us this image. Excuse the scuffness of the image.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, you
it's just
sent us this
casual
image.
walk.
Okay.
I don't know. Can you see it? I can't see it, which is
Yes,
fine.
yes, yes. The
Okay.
image is up.
So I want you to just look at that. Look how big that
Yep.
sidewalk is.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is a big
Like
sidewalk for
I'm
sure.
cruising on the beach, minding my business.
Mhm,
And I've
mhm.
said this before. You go look at a tweet. I've complained about this before.
Okay.
But Koreans, dude, don't know how to walk. I swear to God. I am minding my own business. I'm
Yeah.
basically right where I was. Like I go up and down the beach a couple times, took my spot, planted my spot. I walk down the beach. I walk and I'm like right next to it. As you can see to the right, by the way, in that picture is like there's a steady drop. It's like probably
Yeah.
7 feet, something like that.
Okay.
But
Oh wow, it
it's
doesn't look that big on the image. I
it
thought it was like 6, 7 inches.
no, it's 6, 7 feet,
Okay.
but it's like 15 feet to my left or something. Like it's a
Okay. Yeah,
wide
that looks like a
sidewalk.
very wide sidewalk.
Yeah. So I'm minding my business. There's this dude walking his dogs. No, that's fine. I don't mind. Walk your dog. I have a
Yeah.
dog back home. Love him. You walk your dog. He's walking 3 dogs, sets one down, again, all the way to the left where those plants are. And I'm just walking forward. This dude, I'm kind of behind him, but like not enough to
Mhm.
where you don't know. He just walks and fucking walks all the way to the right side without looking, dead ass cuts me off in my fucking place.
In your walking
I
lane, dude.
I I have never in my 31 years of life
Yeah.
come to a complete halt
We almost had a
walking.
pile up on the sidewalk.
No, dude, dead ass. I flew into a fit of rage in my head. Like you could not imagine. I was fuming. I was like, this is gonna make me racist against all Koreans forever
Mhm.
because they don't know how to walk. They walk zigzag. They walk like they're drunk fucking zombies, not knowing where
Mhm.
they're going. Train to Busan? No. Zombie walk in Busan. They're doing the fentanyl flop,
Mm.
But
You need to learn like the rude way to say like "excuse me" in Korean, so that you could just like pop off when they do
dude,
that.
dead ass. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I halted. I stopped moving forward. I had to like pull myself back so I didn't lean forward and walk into this dude. I was so fuming that I just in my mind, I was just picturing, I was like, I could toss this motherfucker off the side.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his 3 dogs on leashes. They're just gonna fall off with him. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, that just I feel violence, a
Mm-hmm.
visceral
Mm-hmm.
anger, and
Yeah.
I'm fuming. Like I am red in the face, pissed off because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
who the fuck does, like, he just has no idea I'm there. Zero awareness, zero spatial awareness. And like I said, I've seen this before. These guys
In
just
Irvine,
walk
yeah.
across the street. They don't look both ways. Like they assume that a car is coming. I'm even as I walk, like there could be people behind me. I'm a decently fast walker. I'll do the little check,
Yeah.
like, oh, is there anybody right there? Considerate, nice guy. These people, nah, let me just body you. And I'm like, bro, just
I will say Korea's
I
really pretty. Like just this
it's
little area is it's nice. It's really pretty.
I mean, I live in a beach town. Like it's pretty cold, but like I live in a nice place and
You got
I'm
a lot of surfer bros
vibing.
out there?
No, it's cold as fuck water. I mean, it's cold in California too, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, like
I'm not in
I don't
California,
know.
but yeah. I would know.
No, no, but like we grew up there. We went to the
I'm in the great state of Texas now.
praise be, shout out Big X, you know.
We actually just got at HEB because you were talking to me about
Oh, dude,
HEB.
HEB's
And
goaded.
dude, we just got one. It was so busy the first 2 weeks. Like
Yeah.
everyone was waiting for it apparently. But dude, okay, so how do you like Korea? Like how are you liking the actual area? I know you're happy, about your weight loss journey and you're getting to smoke your cigarettes like
Oh
an
my
animal.
god.
Um, but
Bliss,
how do
bliss.
you actually like being in Korea
I
itself?
I will say so. Like when I went to Singapore for like my study abroad, I was like, this honestly feels like Irvine. Like it's like 33% like Singaporeans, it's 33% Indians, 33% like Malay, but like it's very Asian, Indian, and then but it feels like very nice, very modern. I was like, if
Mhm.
Irvine like was an LA type city, just like size wise, like
Yeah.
that is what it would be.
Okay.
And I don't like I again I don't do anything. I go on an hour and a half, 2 hour walks. I go to work, I do my walks, and then I play World of Warcraft. Like that is
That's a good
basically my
life.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
and I've socialized a bit, but not as much. Like again, I'm so focused on like the weight loss grind. Like that's coming like February. That's coming February. The social life, the real social aspect.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
I
mhm.
will admit that I have not
Valentine's Day. I feel you.
yeah. Like I will admit that I've not been out like crazy to see all of it. Like I've barely even left where I'm at. Like and I'm just kind of in a pocket of Busan. But I think it's cool. I just it's not what I wanted when I was like coming over here. And the reason I chose Korea in the first place was because it's like the one country over here that I've not been to. And so I was
Okay.
like, I would just want to go check it out. But I really like the vibe of what I call the kinder chairs. Like they're little like tiny patio chairs and you just they spill out into the street. It feels like I don't want to call it grimy, but like
Mhm.
cultural classic, like oh, just people go, they sit, they play mahjong, they play dominoes, they play dice, they like drink. It's like a very casual vibe. Like if you were to just like kind of picture like classic old Asian, like
Mhm.
Southeast Asian vibe, like Eastern Asian vibe, like I think that's what would come up kind of thing.
So
And
it's
they do a
not like
lot
what
of
you
that
it's
here.
not like that Austin vibe that you wanted,
N-
that
n-
nightlife vibe.
Dude, there's like I don't know, people say it's good, but like just again, like I went to a club like a month ago. Like it was like a Saturday night, but and it was like kind of late, but people here will be out until like 4 a.m.
Mhm, mhm.
I swear, like it was me and the person I went with. We were the only person in the club, and it was like 1:30. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So like sat down, had like a quick drink, but then left. And it was like a pity drink at a club, which is crazy.
Pity
like
drink.
someone's got to keep you guys afloat, you know?
Yeah,
But
no, I mean, I've never been to Korea, but yeah, I know. I know you miss Austin. I know you'll be back soon. We're trying to get Mitchell back stateside. Right now
dude,
he's on his Mormon mission, but we'll get him back soon.
dude, I'm gonna be on my China grind. I'm going. 100% the plans to go to China. I have no idea for how long. It could be a year, and I could be like, "Fuck this," but everything that the things that I want, like right now, I vibe the fuck out over there.
How far is China from Korea? I'm actually curious.
It's probably like a 5-6 hour flight. Like
So
wouldn't be
you're
surprised.
still gonna have to pay a hefty price to move all your new Korean stuff over to China.
I have like no intention of. I have stuff. It did take like most of my first month's like paycheck basically, plus like savings from moving here, um, or like that I had prior. I'm really not going to take that much. Like I'm going to take my computer and monitors, but like desk, bed, like beds, I like they paid for it, or like it was here when I like from the school before I got here, and then like even like even clothes. Like I mean, I'll have new clothes by then, obviously, but like I need to go shopping anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
like my microwave, I don't care. I got a little grill this weekend, like which clutch
What,
for
like a
like
Blackstone?
no. It's just it was, I mean, like I guess in a sense, but it's
Oh,
one
like a
one
George
grill.
Ford. Okay, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
okay.
And like I've used that to like cook my beef, so I don't have to like order it as much. So I will say, like ordering here, it's not even that much cheaper. It's probably like $10 maybe for like a solid like beef bowl meal,
Mm,
and there's like no delivery fee. I'm not paying that Uber Eats type stuff.
yeah,
But it's like I'm in the 2015 Amazon era where
interesting.
like it was like Amazon Prime was like legitimately a good deal,
Yeah.
and you got like dude, it's called Coupon, and it comes with like a streaming service that you don't have to pay for, but if you sign up for it, it's like $8 a month or like $7 a month, and it comes with like live sports for a bunch of stuff like the NBA, not every game, but like one or two games a night, which is like in the morning here. Like it's like the second game will start at like 1 p.m., which is kind of perfect.
Yeah, it's nice.
Um, and then it comes with like some NFL games, even it comes with F1, and even HBO Max, and that's
Damn.
clutch. Like
Okay,
$7 for
Korea?
HBO Max. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get it just to get on some of my shows, dude.
Dude, that's kind of dope.
Dude, bro, everything here is like so cheap. Like I feel like guilty spending money because I don't make shit for money. Like I
Hmm.
I don't even think I make like $8 an hour, but it
Slave
just
labor.
goes
Yeah.
it goes so much further. Like I bought a nice jacket and it was like $18. And it's
Damn.
so nice.
Damn.
But I don't know, dude. Tell like like you said you got the pod. Like I assume most people that would watch this, they're coming from like your channels and stuff. People, I think some are like interested. Like, oh shit, Mitchell's potting again, but or even hopefully Mitchell and Tyler are potting
Yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah.
Let's check it out. But like you kind of have an audience now. So like tell me
Yeah,
what
I'm
that's been like.
famous.
I know you've been doing it with Grant. I know you've been getting death threats. I
Yeah.
know you got one with Trey. Like, dude, what? Tell
Yeah,
me what's
dude.
going on.
We got a couple pods going. I got a lucky opportunity to podcast with someone like Grant. For those of you that aren't familiar, he's, a publisher at Sports Illustrated 49ers. He was looking for content creators, and at the time I wasn't really making that much content, but I was like, screw it, I'll send him it cuz this looks like a lot of fun. And he liked my stuff, so we started podcasting. I think it's like a year ago now, at least. And yeah, we've been podcasting for a year. It's opened me up to all the psychopaths and sports Twitter that like really just go way too serious about their sports fandom, and go to every podcast I'm ever in and comment on it about how they hate me. So it's fun, man. It's
You're just getting fans, bro.
I mean, they always say like haters are your biggest fan. It's actually true because, dude, yeah, I'll have a couple people I know. Like, there's a couple people that will like go to my Twitch stream, stuff like that. Like, shout out Chicken Tenders. I know you're probably watching this. Like they'll pop in, but dude, it's always the haters. Like, it's 10 times more haters. Like, oh my god, this guy's doing another thing. Like, I can't believe it. It's like, bro, it's awesome because like they just inflate the viewership just hating me, and I mean they really are my biggest fans because they make sure to be at everything I do.
Bro, I mean, like I'm not even at everything you do,
Yeah,
and I'm your
like,
boy. Like they're just they're dude, they're gonna watch this and be like,
hey, oh my god, dude, I hate him.
I
I hate him. I can't believe he's doing a podcast with this guy. And then they're gonna go to your stuff like, dude, you suck. Why are you doing stuff with
bro,
Tyler?
they're gonna go check out the fucking my Twitter And dude, it's just pure rage bait for everyone that sees it. I love when people are like, they go to my Twitter and they're like, they read my bio and they don't think that it's fucking fake.
Oh, and they think you're
Because
being for real? Yeah.
yeah, it says full-time influencer, part-time dad with an even more part-time podcast.
Yeah.
Like, how would anybody genuinely think that's real? And they're like, why don't you go take care of your kid? I'm like, who the fuck would say a part-time dad? Like, that's even if I was like, I only saw my kid on the weekends, calling myself a part-time dad
Well,
is insane.
now you could like even troll heavier and be like, "Oh, dude, I moved to Korea. I don't even see him anymore." Like, dude, I
Fuck that
left.
kid, bro. I
Yeah.
hate that kid. That kid was annoying as shit.
Like, dude, you could just troll the hell out of people, but yeah, dude. And now the second you leave the country, even though you were debating on going back to Austin, I moved to Texas, which I never
Dude,
thought I'd ever do.
literally, like, almost no, I guess it was like a couple years, like 3 years after, but still, like, it's pretty fucking crazy.
But now I'm looking at Arizona, which you love Arizona, so it's not like
Dude,
I'd be moving to a place you don't
doing
want.
a different order of where I
Yeah.
went. So like Idaho's next, and then somehow, some way, Korea's coming, brother.
No,
Might be 15 years away. but
Korea
it's
would be
coming.
insane. Like, no, I was talking about this with like a grandparent. Now they were like,
Yeah.
"You should join the Space Force," and I was like, "Dude, what if they like
Oh, yeah.
station me in like Japan or something?"
Bro, that'd be lit. Like, at least you got a family to take with you, so you'd have like some semblance of like comfort.
Yeah,
you know?
see, but that's the thing is, I have a family with me, and like my wife would just refuse. She will
Oh, yeah.
refuse to go away from the country. Like Texas is too far, so Korea in any other country is like way too far. Like that's why we're looking to move closer back to home, so that she has
Dude,
a
just once
easy
the people
route.
die, once the old people die, you're good.
Bro, her grandparents like are like 96 and
I
like
mean, the
think
fact that
the
you
other-
said grandparents is crazy.
yeah, and 90. Well, I have three grandparents left. One of them just passed last year, but dude, yeah, it's like crazy. Like the women in her family live forever, so I'm stuck with her mom forever. So we're never leaving.
You're
the
stuck,
US.
and you're stuck with Caprice forever, dude. You're gonna
Yeah,
be.
I'm gonna be. I've
You've
already
gotten
told her.
there.
I was like, I'm dead before you. All of
Yeah,
her,
yeah.
all of her grandparents like outlast the women, outlast the men. I was like, that's gonna happen here.
Future widow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude, like it's just been wild. It's been a wild adventure. I mean, how are you even watching the Lakers right now? Have you even been keeping up with your boy Luca? Like,
Dude, I wish I could watch more because the Lakers do tend to play typically at like 1, like they're West Coast, like they're the second game typically. Um, and I try to stay on top of it and watch it because like I'll get up at like I stay up late. I stay up till, like 3 or 4 a.m. But then I wake up at like 10 or 11 basically, and
yeah,
their games are starting, games are on. Um, and if they're on, I typically throw them on, but I feel like they just haven't played for the last week. I'm probably outing myself, and they've played like 4 times in the last week. But I try to look every day, and it feels like it's been a whole thing. But like I still follow, like I mean, my heart genuinely dropped when I saw that LeBron had 7 points.
bro.
Like,
I'll say this. This is to all my Central and East Coast people. If you guys follow sports, good on you, man. You guys are the true
dude,
fans.
yeah.
Because the times are, bro, I was watching the Lakers Clippers game. It was 11:20 p.m. and it was the third quarter. And
Yeah.
I was like, dog, this is actual hell. And I know basketball games go later. Like usually
Yeah.
the Lakers, even West Coast, start at like 7:30.
Yeah,
But like,
exactly. So you're not even starting for you until 9:30.
yeah, but like, dog, like I'm trying to keep up with the Lakers as much as I can, but I got a child that wakes up at like 6:30. Like I can't be up until 1 a.m. watching the Lakers, and that is my main motivation for moving back towards the West Coast, like Arizona, Utah, is
Dude,
because
better
this
sports
time zone
time.
is ass. This time zone is the only benefit of this time zone is like morning Sunday football. Like you could do your stuff in the morning and then you're back by noon when like sports are starting. But for anything else, it is horrible. I don't know how people on the East Coast, I see why they always complain because you guys are completely costed.
When it's like you would almost think like starting it a bit earlier, and like I know it kind of screws people, but like the 5:30 start time or even 6:30 would benefit so many people. But it's
Bro,
just,
if
like,
they
so
literally
hard.
made all sports start 2 hours earlier,
Yeah.
My guess is the viewership would skyrocket.
Like the in arena attendance would probably suffer a little bit, like at least to start games, which would
Yeah.
be disappointing. But then what I would do is just like, okay, like how do we pull people to like the side of the court where you can see it on TV? Because like
Yeah.
if you've ever watched like Hornets games, I feel like it's always the Hornets. There's like nobody in the stands,
That's awesome.
and it's like funnel everybody that's on the like the side where the camera is, like under the camera, to the other side of the court, so it at
Mhm.
least looks full, you know.
Yep.
But then other than that, just be like, dude, I like again, it's the first quarter, whatever. Like Lakers fans, like sorry, but it's a fair weather sport. Like
Bro,
LA is.
yeah,
Like
LA is the
they're gonna
most
get their
fair
way
weather
anywhere.
city. Actually, you tagged me in a picture that I actually was thinking about when it was like the Lakers, Dodgers, Niners.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I was thinking about this, right? So usually in LA, there's a certain type of people where they're mainly Raiders fans.
yeah, yeah,
And so like, cause I was thinking, I was like, how could you even be a Lakers, Dodgers, Niner fan? Like, that's so weird. But I forgot the Rams and Chargers only came to LA, what,
in like
7 years
5 years ago.
ago?
Yeah, less
So
than 10
like,
years.
if they're our age or
They're
any
Niners
older,
fans. Yeah,
they gotta be
or
Niners or
Chargers.
they gotta be Niners, Chargers, or Raiders. But you basically get your choice because none of them are in LA. Like
Yeah,
they were in Oakland, San Fran, or um whatever, San
yeah.
Diego.
Like when
So
they leave, was it in the 90s or was it even in the like
I
the
think it
80s?
was in the it might have been the 80s, but or it might have been the
It,
early
mi-
90s.
honestly, like this is outing myself. I don't know football. Um, it might have even been the 2000s, honestly.
But like yeah, that's the thing, but that's why I said I'd never be a disgusting Dodger fan cuz
Yeah.
no. The Dodgers are
Well, and
terrible.
for us especially, like I mean, the Angels kind of suck, especially when
Yeah,
even
the
when they have
Angels
Trout.
suck.
But like we would be more likely to be Angels fans than Dodger fans.
Yeah, I mean again, my family's all from the Bay Area. The only reason I'm late, everyone's like you fair weather the Giants and Niners. No, I fair weather the Lakers because my dad was never into basketball.
Yeah,
He never cared because he's from the Bay Area, so he literally only liked the Warriors, and the Warriors were irrelevant forever.
yeah,
So he never paid attention to basketball. So when I was raised in Southern California, where it was Kobe and Shaq, so
yeah.
like obviously I'm gonna be a Laker fan. There's no way to not be a Laker fan. I'm not gonna be the Clipper fan. What am I, poverty? No. Like,
Dude, the fact that the Clippers suck, I know they beat the Lakers last night, but like the fact that the Clippers suck this season is wild.
bro, okay, can we like talk about how generationally awful they are at roster construction? Because they literally just said like, "Oh, you have talent. Fuck it. Let's throw you on a team with, Kawhi and Paul George, James Harden, and they are
Bro,
generational bag fumblers."
did you hear? I forgot if it was like Ty Lue. It might have been the guy that owns them. I'm blanking on his name. Um, but they were like, we're just waiting for hold on, I gotta fact check myself. Um, we're just waiting for Derek Jones Jr. to come back, and everything's gonna fix itself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you had Chris Paul, you have James Harden, you have Kawhi Leonard. You're waiting on Derek Jones Jr.
Like I remember
He's a good player. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but he's not those guys. Like,
I will say I remember when everyone was upset that Kawhi didn't come to the Lakers. Now, looking
oh
forward,
man,
we have Luka instead of Kawhi. Because if we got Kawhi, we probably wouldn't have somehow managed to get Luka.
not
So
unless we
now
traded him, but I don't think he would have like been
he
traded.
wouldn't have let us. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's always on the bench. And so now looking back at it, it's like, wow, Kawhi choosing the Clippers and Paul George lying that he was always a Clipper fan was the best thing that ever happened to the Lakers ever, because
oh
did they even win a playoff series with those guys?
yeah, because they beat Luca like in the bubble,
Oh, okay. But that was it,
but
right?
barely beat Luca. Honestly,
But that's what I'm saying is that was it.
yeah.
That was the only playoff series they won with that
Well,
mega super team that they created.
and then they blew a 3-1 lead the next series against Denver. Like,
What a terrible team, dude.
yeah,
And I honestly was praying on their downfall so hard because you had the Lakers fans that swapped to being Clippers fans because the Lakers sucked.
yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, dude, like we're gonna own LA." It's like you were a Lakers fan 2 weeks ago, bro, and now they're
I'm
like
all
all back.
I'll admit though, Intuit Arena looks fucking dope. That
Oh
arena
yeah,
looks
yeah, their new
fire.
stadium is awesome.
Yeah.
Their new logo sucks horribly,
Yeah, the
but
little like sail or whatever.
yeah, like go to San Diego with that, bro. Just be San
Yeah.
Diego. Like, but dude, I have always talked about like I can't believe how bad they messed up. But yeah, like you were saying about LeBron, bro, your boy's he's officially done, right? Like
Dude,
he's
he
a
just had like 38 last night. What do you mean?
yeah, sure. Like, but I mean, he's a bro. He's he's a
I
role
think
player now.
I think he is mentally like preparing himself to be done because like the last couple days, like he's. I saw a thing today. He's like, dude, I gotta play on Christmas. Like it's cool, but I've
Oh yeah, did
do it
you
every
see that?
year.
Did you see that thing where they asked like Luca how it is working with LeBron this year, and Luca's like working, like basically saying like LeBron's been a lazy bastard. Like it seems like he kind of checked out when the team. Like I think
But I
as
think
much.
he's watching his body because he's like, dude, I have to go 82 games. Like we're gonna and they're doing well. Like they're the fourth seed, I think. Like they're right
Yeah.
behind the third, second, and third. And it's like if LeBron's 100% pacing himself for the playoffs, I just hope that like he can perform at the level that the Lakers will need him to for like 25 games in the playoffs
Yeah,
because like that's gonna be hard.
my thing is with LeBron. I think what happened is he didn't. I think it happens with every star.
Yeah,
I think I did, talked about this on Grant's podcast, but lightly because we don't talk basketball. I think it happens with every star. And when the Lakers fully swapped to, okay, this is Luka's team, like
yeah.
LeBron kind of looked at it like it was shade and like he got hurt by it. Because I think every star does. Like when it happened to Kobe when the young guys
It
were,
just
he was pissed.
you inevitably kind of
Yeah,
feel
you're
that,
so
and like
used to LeBron's been the guy for 20 years. And
yeah,
then he
and like
saw,
AD couldn't snatch his chain, but like Luca just takes it immediately. Like it's
yeah,
just Luca is a better, like a generational player.
and like they didn't really believe it, and then they immediately got Aiton for Luca, which was like what
Yeah,
LeBron's been begging for to get for him and AD for years.
yeah,
And they got Aiton immediately, and then we're kind of like, it seemed like also in their game plan, like JJ's kind of been like, Luca and Reeves are our ball handlers now. LeBron's
yeah.
gonna be more the post guy, and it seems like LeBron's also kind of like mentally checked out a little bit, which I can't blame him, bro. It's 20 something years in the league.
Yeah,
Like it seems like he's kind of even realizing like, damn, like this really is like like everyone like I'm not him anymore. Like what the hell?
when I think I do not believe that he's retiring after this season, which is crazy. He's in fucking year 24, I think. Like I
I think
still
he'll
think he goes
genuinely
one more year.
I think he genuinely will go somewhere that will like take him and Bronny and let them legitimately play together.
I have no idea. Like I've said, like I could imagine him even going to Golden State, getting one more ride with Curry. Like if and people like, dude, it's so like the internet's annoying because they'd get all pissed about that and the fucking LeBron teaming up with Curry. It's like this dude
I
is
mean, they're both
43
40 at
years
this
old
point. They're
and
both 40 at this
LeBron's
point.
in year 25. What are you talking about? He's teaming up with another guy that's over the hill.
Here's
Like
I think
you
that
could put Harden, Kawhi, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, like on a team, and I'd be like, you like that's big names. But if you're
yeah.
gonna tell me that that's a team that you expect to win the championship, I'd be like, you're out of your fucking mind.
My theory is this is Bryce is going to declare and wherever he gets drafted, LeBron is going to go sign and then the Lakers are going to waive Bronny and they're going to sign Bronny and just
That's
sell
what
out tickets.
that's what my thought process has
That's
been.
my
But I don't know
theory.
if Bronny's actually like getting an NBA shot because seemingly he's not even playing. I don't think he's playing for Arizona at all. Um, And
Oh,
like
Bryce.
who
I was
yeah,
confused. You
sorry,
said
Bryce.
Bronny.
Yeah, I meant Bryce. But like I don't think he's playing for Arizona at all. Now I could see like Rich Paul is a savant. Like he is a
Yeah, I mean,
genius.
I
And
heard Bryce is redshirting. So that means he's not playing.
maybe I think he could like I think you could still play like 3 or 4 games. But yeah, I don't
Okay.
think he'll be playing. But like I Rich Paul is a savant. Like he really is. And I do think Rich Paul could finesse some team like again some low level team or again who knows I don't know, some low level team and be like, look, are you going to win the championship this year? No. But you get to be home of LeBron, Bronny, and Bryce. You are going to make $1 billion in
Yeah,
sales.
for
And
sure.
and this is a 1 year thing, like you're not throwing anything away. Like LeBron signs for like the
Bryce
max,
will be an
honestly.
undrafted free agent because he's not going to
Yeah,
play.
like you get Bronny for like he would work deals for both Bryce and Bronny to get like a 2+2 or a two
Yeah.
plus one kind of thing, just so that they like have traction after it, or at least get it some income. But it's like you're gonna get Bryce for probably like 2 years, 10 million, and Bronny for again like 2 years, 10 million, something like that. And it's like you're gonna make that money back in the day you sign these. Well, like
Like, go
your
to the
jersey
Wizards,
sales are
bro.
gonna be yeah, like
Do it like MJ. Go to the Wizards.
yeah, like go to. I mean, honestly, it would be hilarious if they did go to the Hornets, and LeBron was like, "I'm gonna make more money for the team that you owned than you ever did."
That'd be hilarious.
But like, it's just I could see it happening, and I've said for a while, like it's dependent on Bryce, but I've said for a while that I think LeBron kind of tries to get that family trio because it
Yeah.
would be cool, like it would be
And it
cool to
only
see.
makes sense, like, because again, no offense, LeBron's not going to be like, I guess we'll see this year, but the way he's playing this year, he's most likely not going to be like a massive piece for a championship team. Like,
Oh
it
no, like he could be like
would,
an
he'd be a
unbelievable
contributor.
like eighth man. Like he's not gonna be an
Yeah.
eighth man. He's still gonna be a starter, but like he would play the role of like your eighth most important player on the team.
Yeah.
But he would be unbelievable at it because like
So
if
it's like, dude,
LeBron's your eighth man, he
just
can
let us get
define.
the whole James family. If Bryce declared, I don't know, maybe Bryce
Yeah,
like takes his basketball career way more serious than like a
yeah.
Bronny, but I don't know. But
I have no idea. I like I said, I think it'd be cool to see. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't think LeBron's retiring this year. I do think we get one more year out of him. But I'm curious to see how like the Lakers rebuild with truly just Luca, because it's like, dude, you guys better not fuck around and waste this time.
well, my assumption is if Reeves can keep this going in the playoffs, my
Yeah.
assumption is they're gonna break him off a max.
Oh, they have to.
Um,
He's underpaid like crazy right now,
yeah,
honestly.
my guess is they'll break him off. My guess is the only way they don't is uh if he like falters in the playoffs and disappears again.
Yeah, and then you
Um,
try to sell
yeah,
him
then
high
you
kind of
sign
thing.
and trade him. Or you just sell him and let them work out the contract details. But you gotta build the team the Mavs built for Luca.
Dude, it that would like I still believe, especially like watching the the next year, that team would have won last year. Like if they were healthy, Luca would have carried them past the Thunder. Like I know the Thunder are good. They've been phenomenal this year. Like I'm not going to say that they weren't, but the Mavericks with Luca had that kind of dog in them that could have beat them.
Yeah, and I will say this, in my opinion, maybe I'm just a hater because I think
Yeah.
SGA is so overrated, but I think the Thunder are not that good as the dynasties we have seen in the last decade and champions we have seen in the last decade. I think they are one of the weaker ones. I think they are benefiting off of a lot of teams are currently trying to build and they're already built. And so you don't really like the Warriors are getting older, right? They're
Yeah.
not a dynasty
Like
anymore.
we are at a transition period in the
Yeah.
league,
And I think
and they're the team kind of.
they're benefiting it. But again, like I think if you put this team against the Warriors from a few years
Oh,
back, they get shit on. I think you
yeah.
put this team against even the bubble Lakers, they get shit on. You put this
Yeah.
team against the LeBron's Cavs or LeBron's Heat, like I don't think it's close. So, like I don't know. The OKC team, like yeah, I think they are good, but I'm with you. Like I don't want to take away from them, but I do think again, yeah, if the Mavs kept Luca, like they'd be the dynasty, which
Yeah.
is
Like
still mind blowing that they let Nico trade Luca and then fired him a year later.
I honestly think like you could say history finds a way, odds find a way, but like them getting Cooper was like the nail in the coffin. I'm like, this is rigged.
Oh,
Like,
for
like
sure, for sure,
this is
yes.
always part of the deal. They were going to get the first pick because Cooper it has been like the
He's been great.
most like, but he's also been like the most clear number one pick, or like one of, because like Wemby was
Yeah,
obviously that, but
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
one of the top four clear number one picks with like of the last 20 years. With it
Yeah, like
being
he's a better
LeBron,
prospect than Cade for
AD,
sure. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like LeBron, AD,
Wemby.
Wemby, and Cooper and Zion are probably like the 5
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
clear-cut number 1 picks of the last like 20 years.
And I will say, like, I've watched because the Mavs don't start at midnight like the
Yeah,
Lakers, so I've watched some flag. Dude, he's actually legit. Like he looks like he
he's
could be
good
like
player.
he looks like he could be like a Kawhi level player. Like he's
Yeah,
very good. And so like it could be, yeah. Like I could see that. That's the only way you could convince me if I was the Mavs ownership, unless you're going the super tinfoil hat theory, which is they want to move to Vegas, but they've already stated they're
yeah.
never leaving. So I would be inclined to believe that. Like, especially because the NBA said we'd never let them leave Dallas.
I mean,
Um
like, yeah, you can't just leave after you fucked a city like this.
Yeah, so I genuinely believe they're like, dog, ratings are in the gutter because we have no American stars we can market. We keep trying to market Anthony Edwards, but the Euros keep beating the piss out of him. Like, we need a Wemby to the Lakers or a Luka to the Lakers, and the Spurs probably said, kill
Fuck
us.
no.
Yeah, like you're never that will because that would be very obvious if the Spurs ever traded
Oh.
someone like that. But like
Dude,
Luka,
Wemby he's the perfect. He really is the perfect face of the league type player.
oh
Though.
for sure, he's a goat. He's gonna go down as the greatest player of all time if he could stay healthy.
Literally, that's the only question I have
Yeah,
on is like if he like it's not even like, oh, is he going to win? He's going to win so soon. Like Chet
yeah.
better get his rings now with the Thunder
Chet
because
is quite literally a Dollar Tree Wemby.
yeah, like if Chet doesn't end up with like 4 or 5 rings before Wemby can get it, like I honest to God think because I think Wemby has a level of dog
Bro, I
and
think this year
mentality
they're
with him
contenders.
that I think players are going to want to play with Wemby. And I also think that Wemby might be crazy enough to be like, no, you're not
Even
coming
if
here.
even if you have to be in that dirty Galveston water that Chuck always
Well,
talks about.
I think Wemby has enough of a dog in him to be like, I don't want to team up with you. Like, do not come here. But like,
Oh, for sure. Like
be like, I want to beat your ass. Why are you trying to come here?
I think
to my
Wemby could bring back that OG mentality where it's like, no, I built this team. I'm winning with this team. I don't want you here. Like,
Yeah, and he has a good players like De'Aaron Fox. He's a little older for what I would like. Like De'Aaron Fox is not old; he's like 29. But like
I know
for
what you're saying.
that team, like as Wemby truly reaches his peak, Fox is going to be in like 31, 32. Like they do have Dylan Harper who's been killing it. Like they have good guys.
I mean, dude,
but they're still
in my opinion, they're legit contenders this year. Like with Wemby, if he's fully healthy, like think about it, they beat the Thunder with Wemby on a minutes restriction because of his injury. Like,
literally like he is a dog, bro.
and listen, I love Luka. Luka, like me and you used to gush
Yeah.
about Luka all the time. Luka is my favorite player in the NBA, and when he came to
Yeah.
Lakers, I was like, I already got my jersey. Jackson has a jersey. Caprice has a Luka jersey. Like, we got those insta. But bro, Wemby is by far the best player in the world. Like, it's not
Like,
even close.
dude, just defense alone, he's on another level. Like
I don't want to
I
hear
I
Joker. I don't want to hear Luka. I would take Wemby. I would trade if Luka and Jokic were on the same team. I'd trade both of them to get Wemby on my team.
I don't know if I would do it right now.
Oh, I
only
would.
because I'm like
Just
I'm
aura
very
alone.
confident I could win 2 championships in a row with those guys. But like in 2 years from now, I'd be like, well, I'm gonna win the next 5. So fuck it.
And here's another theory. I think next year Joker's coming to LA. I think Jokic.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they're
do
gonna
see the
shed
team up
LeBron.
between
Yeah,
Luka and Jokic. I could see it.
I think they're gonna shed Braun's contract, and then they're gonna go get Jokic. Jokic, Ayton, Reeves, Luka. I'm telling you, they're winning. They're three-peating. No bullshit.
I
But
don't know. I think he like just signed a contract, so he's got a couple years on it. But
like, and also, here's my thing, right? Is with yeah, back to the Mavs thing too. Is
yeah.
I actually think that team could win. If they're healthy, they're a legitimately good team. Like
They are a good team. I just don't trust like
AD just can't stay healthy ever.
when Cooper needs to become like he is developing, like, he is developing very
for
quickly.
sure.
But he needs to be that, like, LeBron type point guard on that team
Hmm.
because they do not have a ton of creators. And, like, I don't trust AD to be a guy who can create on that
Well,
level. And, like,
yeah,
Kyrie kind of can if he's healthy, but he, like,
he's
I don't they say
still hurt.
Kyrie's playing this year, and I just, like, you're if Kyrie plays, you're getting a 70%
I'll
chance.
tell you this: even if they get an 80% Kyrie this year,
Yeah.
in my opinion, this team fully healthy, they have to actually be healthy, which is really
Yeah.
hard for this team. I think legitimately, because isn't Lively still out? Yeah, Lively's out.
Yeah.
Um, if they can get Lively back, Kyrie back, this team is legit. Like a lot of people meme on this team for the trade.
They have dogs. Like,
Yeah.
I will never say it's a good trade because you do not
No,
trade Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic, top 5 player in the world who's 25 years old. You just don't make that trade. But, like,
but I'll say this: if you offered me Anthony Davis and Cooper Flag for Luca, they already, because I will say this, they did have issues with Luca. Like you saw it last year, even before this trade was a thing. Like they didn't want him drinking. Like you could tell they kind of blamed him for the finals.
yeah, which is
Um,
crazy because, like, Luka's playing on one, like, he's playing through.
yeah.
I don't. There's so much
And so
miscommunication. But yeah,
I think last year, like the straw that broke the camel's back when this, in our opinion, this
yeah,
conspiracy started was Luka was still dealing with injury. So the
yeah,
NBA kind of saw a perfect storm. Like, listen, you guys are already pissed off at him. You don't like him. He's not losing weight. He's drinking seemingly too much for your guys' liking. What if we do this? What if we can guarantee you Cooper Flag if you guys make this trade to the Lakers and help us out? And they said probably because they were already pissed off at Luka, like, yes, no brainer. Yeah, get it done.
yeah. And again, it's the easiest sell in the world to, like,
And I know they said
lob.
they were gonna trade Anthony Edwards and yada yada yada. I still think Anthony Edwards would have found his way to the Lakers if not Luca. Like they would have traded Anthony Edwards to then
I
flip him to the Lakers for Cooper Flag as well.
Anthony Edwards is an LA type guy.
For
Like, he
sure.
would be a superstar there that the league wants so badly. Again, like, Wemby in a big market, like, Wemby's already in, like,
He's in a
a
pretty big
huge
market. Yeah.
personality, but, like, if he was in a major market, the
Bro, if
league
he
would
was on the Lakers, the
lose
league
themselves.
would they would come in their
Like,
pants.
if he was on the Lakers or the Knicks, oh my god, the Adam Silver would be, like, looking like Randy Marsh from that episode of South Park where Trent poured his band and he just splooges over himself, dude.
Like, and that's the thing too, is like, and the biggest bad part about this trade is if Anthony Davis could play 82 games, then it wouldn't look like a bad trade. Honestly, it might look like a bad trade in the other direction. Like Lakers, why would you trade the only big you have for Luca? But
I know LeBron playing fucking center for
yeah,
82
like,
games, and he, like,
but the issue is he can't ever play. And so it's
yeah.
like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm glad. I will never complain about giving the
Oh,
Lakers Luca. Actually, the only thing I was tight is I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Dallas. I'm gonna be a little Mavs fan for a bit, because I got Luca here. And then they trade him, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
literally, like, the before, like, he doesn't play a game. Like, they didn't even. Luca was not in Dallas, like, playing basketball basically. Other than, like, I don't know, you were probably there in the playoffs last year, but, like, I don't know if
Yep.
Luca, like, played like a regular season game with you there basically.
But I am. We got our family jerseys, and we are gonna go to. We are going to the Mavs Lakers game when they come to
Hell
Dallas.
yeah. Hell yeah, that'll be sick. And the thing is, it's like, it's not one of those, like, oh, I'm rooting for the opposing team. Everybody hates me here.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's gonna be like, Luca, like, and they'll be like that forever. And then you're gonna hear fire Nico, fuck Nico
Bro,
too.
everyone's gonna be looking at that game, and I see me in a Luka Lakers jersey and just assume I'm from Dallas anyways. They're just
Literally,
gonna be like, oh, dude, I can't believe we traded the goat.
dude. I mean, just, why would you think anything else? Like,
Even
I
though
mean,
I love
obviously he
Flag
has
too.
fans.
Flag
Yeah,
is a great dude because Flag's great. You know, they got. I feel bad for Cooper Flag because now he's always gonna be compared to Luka, but
yeah, like, he's just pushed into this, like, you have to be this good, and if you don't win, like, we were going to win. Like, it's easy to say we were going to win without having won too,
yeah.
but, like, it's going to be like, we were going to win,
Because
and then
like
they
here's
blew
the
it up
thing,
for
right?
you.
Is Flag is a better all-around player than Luka. Like he just is. But Luka is the best scorer on planet Earth. Like
Yeah.
that's why they built the team they built though. Like that's why it kind of sucks for Flag because it's like he is a better all-around player. He's a better defender.
I'd say he's a more complete player. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say he's like better all around.
Like
I get what you're saying, but just so the haters that want to call you a retard.
Yeah. It's just, but like, and here's the thing: they built a team that was like, we're gonna make up for Luka's absolutely atrocious ass level defense with just surrounding him with defenders, and then they brought in Cooper Flag, and it's like, well, now we kind of need Luka's scoring that we're kind of missing. We were kind of looking for a 40-point per game scorer, and you're not that. And then because Flag's not averaging bad numbers, right? He's averaging 20 points a game.
He put up like 44 or 48,
like his splits are 19, 6, and 3 on 48% shooting. Like that's good.
And I think I said like I predicted that he'd average like 18, 8, and 6 this year.
Yeah,
but, like.
And those are great numbers. Those are phenomenal, dude.
I'm like he's gonna come into the league. He's gonna get buckets. He's gonna learn the game. Like if I had a rookie giving me 18, 8, and 6, I'd be like, that puts you on pace for 28, 10, and 10, basically.
Like if he wasn't
a developed player,
if he wasn't traded for Luka, he would be getting like slobbered over right now.
Oh, 100%. Like especially if he was on a big dude. I mean, the fact also. Like it's the whole NBA tanking thing being discussed as well that I've seen like the last couple of days, and people were like complaining about tanking, and it's like, okay, but how is a team that genuinely sucks supposed to get better? And then you just rewarded. I was like praising, hoping to God that by some miracle Cooper was going to end up on the Spurs because I was like,
same.
Oh
my God,
Flag duo, like they would still need a creator. But like defensively, lengthwise, switchability, that team would be unbelievable. And it's like that's the team
that would legitimately be the modern day Shaq and Kobe duo.
Yeah, and I'd be like, I would love to see that. Like it's going to take time, but that would be unbelievable to see. But they didn't do that, which is fine. The Spurs got Dylan Harper, but it's like they would have had. But like the fact that the Mavs and the Spurs, neither teams who really deserved or needed a top like 2 or 3 pick, got the top picks, and whereas like the Wizards suck. Like whoever
the Mavs did not deserve it at all.
Sucked.
I'm glad they didn't give it to them though. I'm so sick of poverty teams like being poverty for years and consistently
but how are you supposed to get better? Because it's not like anybody's trying to go to fucking Charlotte to
make better draft picks, man. My God,
but
their
they don't
draft
get
picks.
the opportunity to.
Didn't the Wizards just get that kid last year that's like butt cheeks? What was his name? Yeah, he sucks.
Like I don't know what these guys are like. It was a weaker draft though. Like I gotta say, like last year was
okay. This guy Alex Sarr is averaging 19, 8, and 3. You know,
it's like 8 in numbers, dude.
Yeah, but he's a 7-foot center that weighs 200 pounds. Or Flag would bully him. Like, dude, come on, bro.
Only just now bigger than me, dude.
I mean, and here's the thing: like the Wizards team shouldn't be like awful. Like they have they don't have a roster that tells me you should only have 5 wins. In my opinion, like you have Alex Sarr, who is butt cheeks, but whatever. He was a high pick. CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, Marvin Badgley. Like you have players.
Yeah, the one that's genuinely surprises me. I know they are without their best player, but is the Indiana Pacers. And
oh my God, yeah. How are they so bad? Halliburton might be the best player in the world with how bad this team is without him.
They were a finals team, and like I paid attention closer to the start of the season, but they legitimately were 0-7 and had lost by if you took they had one blowout loss, but if you had taken out that loss through their first 6 or 7 losses, the total point differential in those games was -12, meaning they were losing close games.
Yeah,
could have been 500 if not for that. Which obviously Halliburton gets those wins for them.
Bro, they just got their teeth kicked in by the Wizards.
Yeah, it is a rough go for them. It genuinely is.
I will say though, me and you talked about this when we were still doing another team surprised me, by the way, real quick, how bad they are is the Pelicans. Zion Williamson has to be
Zion's
biggest
not
bust.
playing that much.
he has to be biggest bust in NBA history. Like, he's up there with Odin.
With how good I
He
mean,
should
he
have
is
been.
really fucking good. Like he still is talented. It just doesn't. I don't know. I think the Pelicans are kind of cursed because they have had
They have
legitimately
had legit
talented
rosters.
players
Yeah.
and rosters the last 15 years, and nothing comes with it. It is the worst possible luck. When they had DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis, and they had Drew Holiday at the time, and like Ryan Anderson was around that time. I don't know if he was on that
Yeah.
exact team. Omer Asik, Asik.
Didn't they kind of get screwed that year though?
Tyrese
Because
Evans.
DeMarcus got hurt that year, right? That's when he.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like they're always hurt, but like they've had like legitimately good rosters. They just, I don't know if hopefully you've gone over 15 different training staffs in that time if you're having these issues every fucking year, or maybe it is just the Bayou food. Maybe that's what's getting to
Yeah.
them.
And here's another thing we got to talk about. The most disappointing is probably my second favorite player in the NBA. We've talked about him when we used to do our basketball podcasts, hoping we would light a fire under his ass, but you probably know who I'm about to go to. Is LaMelo Ball, man. He is the least efficient. He is Amani Bates with a PR team. This dude just
honest to God, probably the perfect comp.
This dude
like,
just
Amani's not doing it in the NBA, but if he had that PR team, he'd get
oh
minutes and he'd
for
put up numbers.
sure. Like this dude is the definition of a shot chucker. He is 132nd in field goal percentage.
Dude, there's 450 players, and most of them aren't getting those shots, and he just chucks that shit. Like he genuinely plays
like
as if all he did is play 2K growing up, and
bro.
he's a crazy talented individual that has height and everything. But like, I mean, the fact that he has all those tats, like it's like you just started spending money on your VC on your tats because he looks like a my player. He plays like a my player. Just shot. Like I've not believed in him. I don't think he's been a winner, and like he's just not a winner.
No, he's this kid. Okay, it pisses me off watching him too because it's like, bro, you are the most talent. You are one of one in NBA talent. Like if you actually gave a shit, like half a shit, you would be a superstar. He would be the American superstar that they're looking for. Like
imagine how like Lonzo feels about it. I'd be
bro.
fuming. I'd be like, bro, get your shit together, bro.
Like LaMelo does also have like slight injury problems, but half of it it's like, but he probably eats Fruity Pebbles for breakfast and then like McDonald's for dinner.
Yeah,
like,
McDonald's for dinner, Skittles. He's got a bag of Skittles in his bag for snacks.
He doesn't take care of himself at all, and you could tell. But like, bro.
Dude, he smokes a pack of backwoods every night.
That's why I wished. That's why I wished, obviously pre Luka, because now that we got Luka, I don't give a fuck. But, bro, I wish so bad they could have teamed him up with LeBron, where LeBron could have just like big brothered and like, bro, you are the most talented player I've seen outside of Kyrie. Like, wake up, homie. You are a 6'8" Kyrie. Like, if you just gave, but like now I think at this point he's honestly probably too far gone. Like
he's just like
he doesn't give a shit.
I think he is in what he thinks is the best situation in the league.
Oh, for sure. He doesn't have to care. The team sucks.
He's like, the only way this could be better is if somehow this was in Miami.
Like, for sure.
Where he's like I could have a better nightlife, and that's what I care about. I'll
tell you right now, he will never request a trade from this team. Because if he goes, if someone like the Lakers ever did pick him up, bro, he'd have to actually try.
Imagine Pat Riley as his GM.
Actually, I'll say this. I think if somehow they could get him to Wemby, I think Wemby might be able to be like, yo, I need you to actually be legit, and you can be legit. So wake the fuck up. Like
smack the shit out of him, and if he didn't, LaMelo would be gone within 15
minutes. That's what I'm saying. Like I think like if anyone could like, because I think anyone loves to win, right? Like no matter what. Like I don't think LaMelo 100%. Likes to lose, but he's in a situation where it's like, dude, I don't really care. But if
Yeah,
he
he's like,
went
we're
to a
not going to win. I'm going to get my buckets.
if he went to a situation like that with a player like that, I think that could be motivation. Like, damn though, like if I work out with this dude, like I could be generational.
I mean,
Like,
I get it. I think like when people get mad at players teaming up, and I'm like, dude, I don't know. You see some of these guys in the league, and you're like, yeah, I played against them. It was cool. I respect them. But like, you're telling me that there's a player in the NBA that doesn't want to play with Wemby. The only
for
player in the
sure.
league that doesn't want to play with Wemby is Chet. Like,
Yeah.
there's not a like. You could not convince me that there's a single player in the NBA that would be like, nah, Wemby, dude, fuck that guy. I would never want to play with him. He he plays basketball the wrong way.
Exactly.
Like,
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if you could get a LaMelo with Wemby, like that, if that doesn't motivate him, then yeah, the kid's cooked. And in my opinion, that wouldn't be like some like legacy defining team up where it's like, oh, he had to team up with LaMelo. It's like, bro, LaMelo's stock right now is, in my opinion, is probably pretty low. Like, I don't even
yeah,
think
like
I think the Hornets might low key regret their extension, which me and you said, do not give him the super max, and they did it anyways.
like yeah. I mean, an extension for again, it's like you're paying for. I,
Ticket sales.
I wanted to say ticket sales, but they don't sell out. So it's like, what are you paying? Like you're paying for merchandising rights, you're paying for TV rights, hoping you get some money, but I don't know.
Like this team at this point, this team like, and that's another thing, right? Is like a team like this, I can't even feel bad for, right? Like, bro, you guys re-signed Miles Bridges, which, wow,
Yeah,
disgusting, deserved. Um, then you got Lamelo, then you got Brandon Miller. Like, you've drafted players that in your opinion should be good and should at least be able to build you a market, like the
yeah,
Cavs did.
like yeah, exactly. Like at least they're the found. They should be the
Yeah.
foundation of a good team, and apparently, um, I closed it, but like um
Are you talking about?
Con
Yeah,
Campbell,
he's
he's
good.
been
He's good.
balling out. Like he's been on a tear lately. So it's like I
And
can
so that's
imagine
the
they're
thing,
like,
bro. It's like you have the pieces, but you're poverty. Like your
yeah,
team knows their poverty. LaMelo treats you like your poverty. Like, bro, if LaMelo acted like this on the Spurs, on the Lakers, on the Heat, like, bro, he'd be gone. He would either be whipped into shape or he would be gone.
and
Like,
I want to like give respect to like the almost antithesis of Lamelo, and that's like Cade Cunningham, because the Pistons
yes.
have been dogs this year, and it is led by
Even last year.
Cunningham. They were coming around last year at like the
Yeah.
end of the season,
But
and
yeah,
it's
this
like
year they're
I'm
first
I'm
in the East. Yeah, yeah,
like Asar has he's not putting up like flashy points, but he is a really good player,
yeah. Hmm.
and they have some good players, but like Cade has taken the next step this year.
He's
Like
a winner, bro.
even if he's putting up like similar ish numbers like compared to last season, which I like don't really think that he is. Like I
He's
think he
averaging
is doing
27 this year, and last year,
so it's like similar
yeah,
numbers. Um, but he is a better player.
I
Like
agree.
and he has turned on some switch that is like, okay, this is actually an MVP, like top 5 in the league potential. Like he's not top 5 in the league,
Yeah.
but like potential type player, and he's becoming that player. And like
And here's the thing with him is I don't even think he's necessarily like that talented. Like I think if LaMelo put in the effort he does, LaMelo would blow him out of the water.
well, and I'm not high on just like American talent in the league right now. Like
No, it's not as good as European talent at all.
but like if we're talking like pure American players below 30, because which feels crazy to have to say that, but I still think Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant are the best American players in the league. Um, that I think
Right
Cade
now,
is, yeah, like until they're not like I think they are. Like I know their numbers wise don't necessarily
I
say that, but
mean, Luca
I
and
still
Wemby,
think
like
American players,
yeah, Luca and Wemby, they're playing for American teams.
if only.
Wait, does Shy not count as American?
No, he's
Technically,
Canadian.
I mean, it's in North
Like,
America.
yeah. Well, we're not talking that Euro trash here, dude. um, but Cade, I think, is better. Like I've never been high on Jason Tatum. I think Cade is better than Tatum.
Post Achilles especially.
Yeah, like it's between probably like again sounds crazy, but probably like Cade and Anthony Edwards for like best American.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Anthony Edwards. I would probably say is better than like LeBron at this point, and Durant.
I
I'd
have no
take
problem
Anthony
with
Edwards over Durant and LeBron right now.
I have no problem like with people saying they're but I just in like until
Booker's
these
also a
guys prove
generational loser.
yeah, they're actually doing better this season though than they were last season
God,
with
what a dude! If they just let you and
everybody they
I
had.
construct rosters, we could have fixed so many. We literally called the Beal thing would be
Yeah.
awful. Like we literally said that would have been a horrible idea, and then they did it anyways. And like Jesus,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you fix like some like
stupidity. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, it's front offices
Like
doing whatever.
roster, bro. If the Pistons, the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets have taught people anything, even the Mavs when Luka was there, roster construction is the most important thing. You can find talent now, bro. There's 12-year-olds that are doing things that NBA players weren't doing 20 years ago. Like
Yeah.
talent's everywhere.
Like it's and I don't get like because about the Lakers, like I feel like they have a bunch of players that actually don't fit into roles very well. Like
Yeah.
they have like good shooters, but then they never seem to perform when they need to.
Mm-hmm.
But I like they have like guys that are very good at things, but not guys that are like really, really good.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah,
need like the specialists to succeed at this level kind of thing.
yeah.
And I just don't think the Lakers really have that. Whereas like
Once they get
what
Giannis, they'll be good.
Giannis, Jokic, fucking
Dude,
Curry's
imagine
coming.
Giannis with Luca. Oh my god.
I'm just annoyed nobody cares about the nepotism that is Steph and Seth Curry on the same team. Even though
Oh, I would take Seth Curry on the Lakers. On God, they still
dude,
need
I
a
mean,
three-point shooter.
yeah, I mean, I would take him on any team too. I'm just saying, put it in like the Steph and Seth thing, dude.
Yeah, Steph's looking for anything right now, any sort of help. He's got to go to his brother.
I saw they lost the other night, but he put up like 55 or some shit, and it's just like I'm always surprised. I'm like I hear like because he has amazing games, but then he also has like
Shit.
for a superstar,
He has
like not good games.
Yeah, he has LaMelo games where like some games
Yeah.
he's dropping like 70% and he looks like an untouchable
Yeah.
god, and then it's like, oh, he's shooting 12%.
Yeah, and like and that's just you're a shooter, you're 36 years old, like that's what happens at this age. Like you're not, and he doesn't have the size or the body to be
You
productive
also
all
traded
the
for
time.
Jimmy Butler, which Mitchell and Tyler told you not to do, but you did it anyways. Yet again,
Yeah.
another reason to hire us as your GM.
Like I just don't like you're relying on Curry for 90% of your offense. But dude, also with that Warriors talk, pods,
Sucks.
him being like, "Yo, this should be my team."
Bro, he is terrible.
After Curry, it's my team.
Oh
It's just
my
so
god.
funny. Like I do think you have to have an ungodly amount of confidence to be successful at like a professional level.
That's
But
delusion.
but like for him to be like, yeah, it goes Steph Curry, me.
Brother,
I'm
I would
like,
take LaMelo over him purely off of aura. This dude's at Jack Harlow averaging 12 points a game. Get out of my face. Jordan Poole was better.
oh man, Jordan Poole, what a guy.
What a fall off, huh?
Who could fucking forget? He got sent to oblivion, dude.
Oh my god.
Straight up sent to
He
hell.
got punched in the face and then he lost everything. Could you imagine getting socked in the face by your teammate and then you lose everything for it?
Bro, I have shooters out. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck what it takes. Send Draymond.
Oh god,
on
every
offense or-
game. Every game I play against the Warriors, me and Draymond would be in a fist fight, bro. I'd be like, I lost everything because you punched me in the face.
At least he got a bag, but oh my god, I'd be like,
Oh
I'm
man.
spending part of this bag to hire a hitman, take Draymond
Yeah,
out. I
bro.
can't have that disrespect on my.
Oh, bro, that's awful. But okay, we have a little fun. We've talked a lot of basketball. We have a little fun final segment for you guys.
Christmas themed and everything.
Christmas themed and everything. Christmas in 2 days for Mitchell, 3 days for me. We got a Rudolph debate. You know, we have, is Rudolph the GOAT?
Let me read the message that started the whole thing.
Yep.
So the context is, if it wasn't foggy on that Christmas night,
Yeah.
Where would Rudolph be right now? Where
At
would
home.
Rudolph be?
He'd be at home.
You think he'd be at home?
Yeah, because here's the thing. So I got notes on this. I chat GPT'd some notes. I thought some notes.
Whoa, you thought of these yourself. ChatGPT just gives you your own ideas back. Let's not prop up ChatGPT for doing.
Oh, yeah.
All you. And,
Well, no. So here's the thing. I actually argued this with Caprice because you were like, because you told me you're like, I have arguments. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I actually need a person to argue with. And so this is the thing, and this is basically was my thought process anyways going into it. So I'm kind of glad everyone agreed with me and that this was the winning argument. Rudolph is just a situational player. He's really good in the fog, but he's not the strongest. He's not the fastest. He can't. He's not the best navigator without special conditions. He was just, the weather sucks. He's a headlight, bro. He's not the engine of the car. He's not the tires. He's the headlights. And sure, sometimes you need him, but most of the time you don't. That's where I'm living.
This is disrespectful, okay?
It's the
this
truth.
Is a one-of-one player. I've heard the arguments. They want to say Rudolph, system player.
He is.
He can't play. He is the system.
No.
You cannot function. He has lived in the quiet because he just does his job. He doesn't need to talk that trash. It's been 89 years. It's been almost 90 years of just pure dominance. Nobody has come up. Nobody's challenged the throne. He's been there doing his job. Yes, he had that one night where he saved Christmas, okay? He saved Christmas. Well, let's not lose track of that.
Yeah, but they had thousands of years without Rudolph, and we're doing just fine, dominating Christmas without him. Thousands.
Now he's a winner. He's a winner.
Yeah.
Nobody has come close. You don't even know. You could not name me the 8 other reindeer without Rudolph. When you go to the store, when you
Rudolph,
kid,
bro,
when you
Rudolph
take Jackson to Target, and you're like, "Yo, look at that reindeer." He's like, "That's Rudolph."
He says Comet. Yeah, he says he's the true goat. Comet.
You're just out here lying.
And here's the thing. Rudolph is the Derek Fisher of reindeer, bro. He hit the 0.4 second shot. They needed it. It was huge. It was vital. But he ain't Kobe and he ain't Shaq. He's no Comet. He's no Dasher, Dancer. He's no Blitzen. He's Derek Fisher.
In the clutch. He's like, it's my time to shine. Literally shines up the night. They wrote a song about him. Think of the players that have had songs written about them. LeBron James forever had the goats on the track. Rudolph hit song.
Jeremy Lin had a song about him. Johnny Manziel had a song about him. Neither of which are goats. They had great situation. He's a trend, Mitchell. Rudolph's a trend. He's a Lin sanity.
He's been around for 90 years.
Yeah, compare that to the 2,000 years without him.
And the game changed.
They were like,
forward.
Listen.
Steph Curry came. He played basketball, hit a couple threes, and they're like, wow. Rotation player, change the game. We all need a Steph Curry.
If you can get replaced by a 2025, if you can get replaced by a 2025 flashlight, you're not the GOAT.
That's all. Every single reindeer. You put him in a Ford Tauros, and all of a sudden,
no, they can't fly. Nope, they can't fly as fast. They can't pull as hard. You can't carry. A Ford can't carry all those gifts.
They're not them. Those reindeer are not them.
They're better than Rudolph by far.
All would have forgotten about him. Santa would have just been another myth. It is all Rudolph's doing.
No,
we cannot play that. This generational player, generational talent, who took them all the way to the top, all the way to the promised land, saved Christmas, saved the holiday spirit. We're having this debate 90 years later because nobody's come closer. We're not talking about who's the next guy up. Rudolph.
Actually, I've actually heard Rudolph actually did get put on the bench because they did get headlights. They just got high beams. So they were like, oh yeah, we don't need him because he's weak, slow, and can't navigate. So we don't need him.
We're going to act like he wasn't playing in the hardest era with no navigation. They had no lights. He had to step up. He had to be the man. You're talking about they replace him now with modern technology. You replace everybody on that roster with modern technology.
No, you can't. You can't replace magical reindeer. No, you can't replace Comet or
Blitzen. Gonna act like these reindeer are magical and Rudolph isn't. Rudolph is the most.
He just got punched in the nose. Nothing. Nothing special.
Gets bullied. He overcomes adversity. Michael Jordan cut from his high school team.
So Michael Jordan's the GOAT?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank
You
you.
want to say he's the GOAT, but there's been nobody that's come close to Rudolph since. Jordan has been challenged. Rudolph hasn't been challenged.
Rudolph was not necessary for thousands of years. And now
It's
actually,
not my fault that
yep, new
sloths
news.
happened,
Rudolph
happened, humans happened.
Rudolph set on bench, got high beams. Yep, he's done.
Oh, we're just lying now. I can't believe it.
He's done for his career. They got lights. Like,
but like the only come up that has happened, and it is a dog shit argument from a dog shit player from an actual literal dog, is Olive the reindeer. He thinks he's talking about them. They're saying, yeah, all the other reindeer, all of the other reindeer. It's Olive, not Olive. Olive is a stupid dog that has no place on that roster.
bro,
He is taking
Rudolph.
roster spots from an actual deserved talent. It's so by far.
I'm gonna say this to piss off all the my other fans. Rudolph is the Brock Purdy of reindeer.
Oh my
He's a game manager. He manages the game. There's talent surrounding him of all pros that have been around for thousands of years playing at their peak. And he came in and was just like, I'll just hand you guys the ball. You guys do all the work. I'll just, manage the game.
If anything, and this is being disrespectful to Rudolph in all honesty, but if anything, he made the most of an opportunity. You know who else made the most of an opportunity?
Brock Purdy.
Brady.
No, Brock Purdy.
And he's done nothing but win ever since.
But they didn't lose. But you're talking to. They've never lost. They've never lost.
There was no Christmas. It was on the brink. They were in the clutch. They needed him to come through. He came through.
Yes, exactly. So he's Derek Fisher. They were on the brink of. No,
he's never lost a game.
He is Derek Fisher. They were on the brink of elimination for the first time, and then he hit a 0.4 second shot. And then
they're like Derek Fisher's not the GOAT over here.
Yeah. So we're just gonna end it at this. This debate's over here. Dasher is the GOAT. Yeah. He's never missed. He's never missed Christmas. He's the fast. No, he's never once missed a game.
Yes,
never once.
1997.
Never missed a game.
Never missed a game. Carried by Blitzer and Donner.
No, he's never ever missed a game. He's the true GOAT. He's the #1 reindeer of all time.
It's just factually incorrect. Dude, the comments are gonna be all over your ass.
I hope the comments are. You know what? Yeah, comment down below who's the GOAT reindeer and why it's not Rudolph, because it's nowhere near Rudolph.
Nothing.
Rudolph is cooked. We're done with Rudolph. We're into the future with high beams. That slow bum ain't worth it. Rudolph's the LaMelo of the reindeer. He's just flashy. He's just flashy. Yeah, they were winning plenty before him, just like the Hornets before LaMelo.
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable.
Here's the thing: you can't be the GOAT if they're getting the same results with you as they were without you.
As soon as Rudolph hits the bench, Christmas is over. It's been dying. If you send him to the bench, if you get him out of here, it's over.
It's time for Rudolph to retire.
He's unbelievable in the clutch. There's this narrative against him that's being pushed by my co-host.
I'm starting to think Rudolph, it's plastic surgery. His kid doesn't have a red nose. His grandkids don't have a red nose. So I'm starting to think, honestly, it's not even real. It's not even real. It's not even real.
Accusations in this, that is unbelievable.
It's not even real.
Your Honor, he's just throwing out false accusations. He's ad hominems. He's throwing out false.
Rudolph has hundreds of children and no red nose to be found. This guy's a PED abuser.
Oh my goodness, guys!
Doesn't even belong in the Hall of Fame.
What's going on here? It's unbelievable.
But we appreciate you guys sticking around with us. We look forward to more podcasts in the future.
Send us some fantasy debates that we can have. Like, we want to argue this genuinely as if it is real.
Yep.
Men love sports debates. We love taking fantasy into being legit. Let us do that. Let us cook.
Yeah, send us something. So hit the comments, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.